Goodness, watch this. This is oh
my fucking god.
Proceed! Let's go! 5 man! Hey guys, what is up? Mike, and this is my first recording, or what should be my first recording of Suicide Squad Black Ops, and because it's Suicide Squad Black Ops in the game, I thought I may as well just talk about the movie and everything. Now, personally, I really loved that film. Like, I saw all the stuff that the critics were saying before I went to see it. Now, I'm talking like 2 weeks ago or whatever now, but I haven't really had time to make a video until now, so I do apologise for that. But yeah, I just can't agree with the critics. I really can't, and I can't agree with all the people that were giving Suicide Squad a bad name, because, to be honest with you, the film wasn't as bad as what people were making it out to be. The main problem in it, from what I saw, was just like the lack of it felt sort of like a lack of development from characters. Now that could have been many reasons. We know that there was a lot of scenes cut, and that could well have been the reason, because it felt like a lot of people's backstories were either too short or just didn't exist at all. And even like certain characters, like, they should have had backstories even if they weren't in it for that long, for certain reasons or another. Now, because I obviously don't want to spoil it, even though you've probably seen it by now, but I still don't want to spoil it. Now, it was a good film in my opinion. Like, I have read up on it, like the script was wrote in 9 months. Now, when you think about that, the script being wrote in 9 months, that's unreal, because stuff like Civil War, like, that script takes 2 years to write. Like, comparing those two together, like, that's an insane time difference, and like the amount of character development and stuff that can change in a script in that like year and 3 months, if my maths is correct, it's just insane. And I would love to have seen like the script more developed, but then again, I still did like the film. Like, it did have its problems, I will admit, like all the stuff that seemed to like jump around a little bit, and from what people were saying that viewed it at earlier dates, and I think June time, they were saying that they got shown 2 different versions of the film. One which was, I think it was David Ayer's cut, and then the other one was Warner Bros.' cut. Now, I could be wrong there, it could have been the studio that developed the trailer. It was like their cut of the film, I could be wrong there as well, but I know it was like they were showing 2 different versions of it, and like the final one that ended up in theatres is apparently like a mix of the both of them, which, to be honest with you, I don't think was the best thing to do. It's like, if you film them scenes, just use them in your film, you know. Don't go and cut them out for the sake of making something that's now a 3-hour film cut down to 2.5 to 2 hour 15. Was it even that long? I don't even think it was. I think it was about 2 hours 15, 2.5 hours. But the amount of scenes that it looked like they should have filmed, it could have been like 3 hours 15, you know, of like a really long film. But if a film needs to be that long, then just leave it and let it be that long. Don't try and cut down scenes for the sake of sticking to a time limit. Just go above that time limit. It's not going to kill you, especially if it's like all the stuff in Suicide Squad, like the backstories that we saw. It was really action-packed, like Joker and Harley's, it was constant like action, like back and forth either between them two, or with Batman like escaping out of the asylum. You know, we've already saw that in the trailer, so I can't actually say that without any like massive like spoiler alert. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Still really enjoyed it, but it felt like there was something missing. Now, funny story here, I'm just going to mention this while I'm here, but after they first announced it at Comic-Con that they're making a Suicide Squad thing, me and my friends started an RP of it, and we actually called near enough 9 out of 10 things right that happened in the film, with like main villains, certain cast members, everything, like even like certain powers. Like, we actually got it all right, and I was like, oh wow, that was really surprising that we got that right, because I really wasn't expecting to get that right. But something else that I thought that was missing out of Suicide Squad was there wasn't really that line. Like, it just didn't feel like it had a line that connected really well with the movie. Like, for example, let's take Batman Under the Red Hood. You have the, I don't know what clouds your judgment worse, guilt or your antiquated sense of morality. Bruce, I forgive you for not saving me, but why? Why on God's earth is he still alive? Like, that is one, that was a great line in Under the Red Hood, but I felt Suicide Squad was really lacking. Like, it didn't seem to have that line, it didn't seem to have anything of that type, like, just holding like the film together. Like, we did have Deadshot with his line about, so that's it, huh? With the Petsies, like we had that, like, or when he's like some kind of Suicide Squad, like the name drop, but it just didn't feel like the film had that one line that like stood out, which was a real shame. And then obviously the scenes that we saw in the trailer, we didn't get all of them. That was another shame. But altogether, I would give like the film like an A-, just because, you know, there could have been better character development. You know, we could have had more scenes, more of all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I thought it was a really good film. I think between me and my friends, we had a 50-50 split. Like 50% of us, we really liked it, you know, we really loved like Jared Leto's Joker and everything, and then the other 50% absolutely hated it. And it's like, we hyped this up to hell, this movie, so it was probably never going to live up to our expectations, because we learned every single line of the trailers and everything. Like, we went full on fanboy mode for it. But in the end, I think it was a really good film. I think it's definitely worth a watch, and maybe even like a second time watch. Even if you're not going to go see it in the cinemas, wait for the DVD to come out, and hopefully the like extended cut, or what people are calling the Joker cut, because hopefully that will help out a lot. So guys, it's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. This has been Suicide Squad Black Ops gameplay, talking about the movie, and it's sort of like a review sort of thing. I hope you liked it. Remember to like, subscribe, all the shenanigans in the description for social media, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.